There's something I've realized lately. It's easy to live in a loop of waiting, of planning, of hesitating. You wake up and think about everything you haven't done, everything you haven't become yet. You feel like you're behind, as if life started before you were ready. And then, instead of moving forward, you freeze, you scroll, you think, you worry, you replay. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll take action when I feel more ready. I'll be happy when I reach this one goal. But let me ask you something. How many times have you had that conversation with yourself? Because I've had it more times than I can count. And here's the truth I've come to accept. Nothing changes unless you change it. Time doesn't stop for your fears. It doesn't wait for your perfect plan. And while you're busy negotiating with the future or obsessing over the past, the present quietly slips away, unnoticed, unlived. I used to focus so much on what I didn't have, what was missing, the things that hadn't happened yet. I thought that would motivate me, keep me hungry. But all it did was keep me anxious. And then, one day, I decided to do something radical. I started paying attention to what I did have, to what was already here, already working, already supporting me, and everything shifted. That's when I realized gratitude is not a mood. It's a discipline, a daily practice, a way of realigning with truth. And the truth is, if you can breathe, you can build. If you can feel, you can change. If you can pause, even for one moment, and remember what you do have, then you can take the next step forward. But here's what's also important to say. Living in the moment doesn't mean YOLOing your life away. It doesn't mean floating through the day with no direction, telling yourself that it's fine when you're secretly feeling lost or stuck. Presence is not complacency. Presence means you're awake enough to recognize your power and grounded enough to use it. So yes, live in the moment, but also take action when the moment calls for it, especially if that action scares you, because fear is just a doorway, and behind it, growth, evolution, alignment. Maybe you're starting a new project, a new business, a new habit. Maybe you've promised yourself this time you'll stick to your workout, that you'll nourish your body not to punish it, but to honor it. And then, the doubts start creeping in. I've done this before, and I quit. I know I'll mess it up eventually. It's too late. Someone else is already doing it. I've had those thoughts too, and they will show up. But here's the shift. They don't get to decide. Because the version of you who doubts is not the only version that exists. There's another one, the one that shows up anyway. That version only emerges when you begin. So, begin. No pressure, no crazy timelines, just begin. You don't need to sprint. You just need to stop standing still. Start the thing. Learn as you go. Let it be messy, imperfect, inconsistent, but let it be real. Because a year from now will pass either way. You can either spend it in the same loop, with the same hesitation, the same cycle of waiting for the right time, or you can look back and say, that's when I finally started. Not because it was easy, not because everything fell into place right away, but because you moved, you showed up, you tried. And trying isn't a small thing. Trying is sacred. Trying is where momentum begins. Trying is what builds the bridge between your now and your vision. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. The moment is now. Not perfect, not dramatic, just present. And that's all it needs to be. Let your action be gentle, but let it be consistent. Let your gratitude be quiet, but let it be daily. Let your vision be bold, but let your energy be calm. You're not behind. You're just beginning. And if you stay here, grounded, present, open, everything will align exactly when it's meant to. So, take a breath, drop the story, and start walking forward, even if it's just one step. Because that step is sacred, that step is yours, and that step is enough. Leave a comment with something you have been waiting to start and something you will change in your life soon. Please share this video with those who may need it this very moment. Hit the subscribe button for more helpful guidance and motivation. Thank you, and stay tuned for more.